What's going on, guys? It's Jeff, or XJEV, whatever you want to call me, and this is definitely not Call of Duty. This is actually SSX. This is a remake of the old series that was on GameCube, the PlayStation, I believe, as well. I don't know. I remember when I was a kid, I used to play this game on the GameCube, and I used to, I used to be in love with this game, and years and years later, it has not changed. This game is just, it's awesome. In this gameplay, I get, I think it was a 51 million trick combo on the map Serenity. I think it's like in the Himalayas or something, on Mount Makalu or some shit like that. I don't know. There's a whole bunch of different like mountains and different ranges that you can ride on and everything. But I know a lot of you are subscribed to me for Call of Duty gameplays, and that's what this channel is gonna be the majority of the time. But sometimes I like to play things, relax a little bit, less Call of Duty, less stress and screaming. So yeah, I figured I would give you guys some tips on, you know, getting a high score on this game if you go and buy this. And first of all, I think the most important thing is the nose and the tail press. You'll see me doing it right here, actually. Yeah, you'll actually see me do it almost the entire way down the mountain. What that does is it keeps your combo alive when you land on the ground, when it's like a long straightaway with no bumps and jumps and anything like that to keep your combo alive in the midair. So if you just keep switching back and forth between your nose and tail press, it'll like make your combo go up. On the side, you'll see there on the trick combo, that'll stack up a bit more. It'll stack up a little bit quicker, just the more tricks you're doing, and it'll keep your combo alive. And next is like signature moves and stuff like that. You'll see me do this one move called walking the dog. It's a signature move that it can only be performed when you have super like uber tricky or something like that. It's the gold tricky thing that you see flashing down at the bottom right there. And the way you do that is you can use either the stick or the buttons to perform the tricks. It's all really the same thing, but I actually prefer the stick. There's just a little bit more versatility, a little bit more control, I feel like. But if you use the buttons, it's all the same thing. It's just, if you press the B button, you press the, like, to the right on the right stick. If you press the X button, you press to the left. And, you know, vice versa with up and down. And what you do is, once you get some air, which, by the way, the signature moves take a little bit longer to perform, but they do give you a shit ton of more points. What you do is you hold left trigger and right trigger, and you do whichever direction it is. I wish they could put like 4 signature moves in, but unfortunately there's only one. But if you push any direction, left trigger plus right trigger, while you have uber tricky, you perform your like signature move. And there's some, oh, I'm sorry for my phone going off right there. Shitty ass T-Mobile. But yeah, this game, it is awesome. If you do front flips and back flips, for some reason you get a little bit more points for doing flips than spins. And Mac, I believe, is definitely the best trick person on this game. So if you're trying to get really high scores, I suggest trying to get Mac to level 10. Buy the best board that you can get for tricks, and buy some like a trick multiplier and like a tricks mod for him. And his tricky is insane. He can flip. Yeah, like I've literally landed like 17 flips one time in one air, and that that's absolutely ridiculous. But yeah, it's definitely the way to go with getting really high scores. You can also, a way I found out after a while of playing, is that you could actually tweak your super uber moves, which multiplies it even more. The way you do that is when you're in the middle of doing your super uber trick, just by like having super tricky, and you just like say you hold up or you press the Y button, and if you hit the right trigger, it'll tweak that trick for even more points. And right there, we ran out of time already, but yeah, this game is awesome. That's 51 million, 51.4 million actually, and I think I got like a total bonus cash thing of like 98,000 or something like that. Yep, 98,000. So yep, it's been Jev. Later.